Shemini, ideas in the realm of Gematria from the Parsha for the Geulah, which means for the redemption. Geulah means redemption in Hebrew. This is Article 26 because Shemini is the 26th Parsha. There is, as of now, an unsolved mystery that presents itself every time this Parsha and 4 other Parshas in the Torah come around. We all know this Parsha to be called Shemini, and it is even printed in as a title in Chumashim this way. That means Bibles, 5 books of Moses. The Pentateuch is called a Chumash in Hebrew. It's printed Shemini, not without a hay in the front of it, just Shemini, and that's what we call it as well. But this is not the exact word that is written in the verse. The words are Vayehi Vayom Ha-Shemini, and it was on the 8th day. Why do we call it Parsha Shemini and not Ha-Shemini? There are 4 other Parshas in the Torah that are the same way. Mishpatim, it says Ve'ele ha-mishpatim, yet we call it Mishpatim. Mitzorah, the verse says Zot tihiyeh Torat ha-Mitzorah, yet we call it Parshat Mitzorah. Matot, the pasuk says Vayidaber Moshe el Roshei ha-Matot. And Devarim, Ele ha-Devarim, yet we call them just by the name without the hay. Why is it that these Parshas are written with the hay and we call them without a hay? As of now, this is an unsolved mystery as to why these 5 Parshas are this way. So if anyone has an answer to what connects these 5 Parshas, I would be very interested in hearing an explanation of this. Until then, the realm of Gematria is always a good place to go to find logical answers to questions about words. In the case of our Parsha of Shemini, Gematria gives a good reason why we can use the word Shemini for this Torah portion and the word Hashmini. As the verse clearly states it. The word Shemini has a numerical value of 410. The word Kadosh, or Kodesh, which means holy, in fact, has a numerical value of exactly 410. Hashmini, if you add the hay to it, the hay is 5 points, that gives it a total value, numerical value of 415. The word Ma'aseh, which means action or deed, interestingly, has a numerical value of exactly 415. So Shemini equals Kadosh, okay, and Hashmini equals Ma'aseh, 410 and 415 respectively. This Gematriatic calculation considers why both Shemini and Hashmini can be used. Holiness is very important. However, it is not enough for it to remain inert and abstract. It must be put into action. In our world, in the physical world, something that is holy needs to be connected to an action. And that's what the mitzvot, the commandments, are all about. They're all about bringing holiness into the world through a physical action. This can explain the use of the word Shemini, equaling Kadosh, holy, and Hashmini, equaling Ma'aseh, 415, which is action. Ma'aseh equals 415. And this can explain the use of the word Shemini with and without the hay. Have a great Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom.